Well, apart from the conditions of traffic in Amman, Jordan is actually an oasis of calm in the Middle East, surrounded as it is by conflicts and threats. And one of these threats is the misuse of chemical, biological, radiological and nuclear materials. Now, it's important to stress this misuse might not be anything to do with terrorism. It could be accidental or it could indeed be natural.
We have this general misimpression that when you're dealing with CBRN issues that you're dealing with these security kind of situations, but security concerns, but in reality we're dealing with a whole host of other issues on the spectrum, whether it's accidental incidents of CBRN, such as an explosion at a chemical plant, for instance, or a natural incident such as a pandemic, which is a biological incident.
As an example of a biological threat is the fact that here, right now, there are 1 million Syrian refugees being hosted by Jordan, and some of them are in refugee camps. This, along with the breakdown of public sanitation and health infrastructure in southern Syria, has increased the strain on Jordan and raised the risk of biological threats such as pandemics.
Now, to help counter all these challenges, the EU has started a number of initiatives to help the both governments and people of the regions, both financially and also technically. And one of these initiatives is the foundation of a Centre of Excellence in Amman to promote regional cooperation. And it's one of a number of such centres around the world.
In 2013, we officially inaugurated the opening of a Centre for Excellence here in Amman. Of course, it's due to the role Jordan is playing in the region, especially after the Syrian crisis. And today we are launching a first project where the national focal points from Lebanon and Iraq are involved. So thanks to this instrument we can promote the regional cooperation, but also introducing new ideas. Also the concept of stability we are developing. I think this is the added value for what we are doing.
Any CBRN event, if it is coming from any terrorist attack or national disaster or an accident, there is no borders. We need to have some capacity at the national level, and we need also, once we have this kind of minimum of prerequisite, to make the necessary coordination with the neighboring countries.
This first part of the project is intended to build some kind of trust, to build a common basis for work on in the upcoming activities, to understand what can be really useful for the local partners, what can be our contribution.
You know that today there are almost 40 projects, I think 34 officially running and 6 more in the pipeline, under the Centre of Excellence. And they have been started from the beginning. And that was very important, to start immediately with some project implementation, and not only with discussions about future structures, about needs, about potential ideas. No, to deliver on the ground, in the field, to start building trust, to start knowing the people, and to give also a flavor for the type of support which can be delivered.
Well, I feel very positive towards this initiative, and which is, I might say, just one of the number of ways in which the EU have supported not only Jordan, but the region and broader stability and security in the region. The European Union in this particular initiative, why it's been so effective is because it's not necessarily dictating to anybody what should be the best course of action, but they're offering us the opportunity to express what it is that we need as a region in terms of improving our safety and security on CBRN, and then tailoring projects to meet those needs.